I'm glad you wound up here today. I'm Roby, and this is the detailed overview of Marathon, Bungie's upcoming extraction shooter with no bullshit, everything in hopefully 5 minutes or under. If you want a clear and direct explanation of everything we know so far, this video has it covered. I'll break down exactly what Marathon is, how the gameplay works, the world building behind it, the runner classes, and why this game is different from anything else Bungie has done before. Marathon is a sci-fi PvPv extraction shooter. That means that you'll not only be facing other players, but also environmental hazards and hostile AI enemies scattered across the map. Risk and reward define every decision you make. You can leave early with low tier loot, or push deeper into dangerous zones for high value gear, knowing you might lose it all if you're killed before extraction. You will play as a runner, which I will explain in a separate video, a cybernetic mercenary exploring the abandoned colony world of Tau Ceti 4. While our goal is simple, survive, scavenge valuable resources, and extract safely, but unlike typical shooters, where performance is based on scoreboards and kills, success in Marathon is measured by survival and strategic extractions, not just combat ability. The world of Marathon is set in a timeline where humanity attempted to colonize Tau Ceti 4, only for something to go catastrophically wrong. The planet is now abandoned. Massive derelict cities, ruined infrastructure,
And you know what else is massive?
and strange environmental anomalies dominate the surface. Lore will be revealed not through a traditional campaign, but through in-world discoveries, player-driven events, and environmental storytelling. Bungie's goal is to create a persistent, evolving world that players can influence collectively over time. This evolving world includes dynamic zones, changing extraction points, and world state shifts based on community-wide actions rather than static levels. Each session or raid starts with you selecting your gear, your runner class, and entering the map. Once inside, you'll scavenge for loot, which can include weapons, cybernetic upgrades, crafting materials, or artifacts. You have a choice. You can secure low-risk loot and extract early, ensuring a profit. Or take bigger risks, moving into high-tier loot zones which are harder to reach, more contested, and heavily defended. Extraction points will not always be predictable, and fighting your way to an evac under pressure will be a core part of the gameplay. If you die before extraction, you obviously lose everything you brought in and everything you collected. This system creates a high stakes every time you deploy, emphasizing cautious, intelligent play. Marathon features a class-based system where different types of runners offer distinct playstyles. Currently, Bungie revealed 4 runners: Locust, Glitch, Void, and Blackbird. Each class affects not just combat capability, but also how you approach movement, extraction, and PvE encounters. Gear will also be modular, which means that you can upgrade cybernetic for better stamina, vision enhancements, resistances, or faster hacking of secured loot caches. Building your runner around your personal strengths, whether that's stealth, speed, aggression, or resilience, will be key. Team compositions during squad-based raids will benefit heavily from class synergy, although solo play is also fully viable. Movement is central to Marathon's gameplay philosophy. Expect fast reversal mechanics, sliding, wall running, climbing, and momentum-based movement systems. This isn't just about going faster. Movement directly affects survivability and positioning during both PvP and PvE encounters. Combat is intended to be brutal and unforgiving. Weapons hit hard, firefights are short and decisive, and smart engagement choices are critical. You won't survive by running and gunning blindly. Controlling angles using cover and planning extraction routes will be just as important as landing shots. PvE threats include rogue security AIs, environmental hazards like radiation storms or gravitational anomalies, and mutated wildlife. AI enemies are not just filler content, they can interrupt PvP fights and even control important loot locations. Ammo scarcity, gear degradation, and extraction timers add layers of pressure every time you enter a raid. That's everything you know so far about Marathon. The world, the classes, the gameplay philosophy, and the systems driving it. If Bungie executes this vision and right, Marathon could offer one of the most dynamic, tense shooter experiences we've seen in years. Let me know what do you think of the game so far, and also let me know what I can change in this video, as this is my first video ever on YouTube. Thanks for watching, subscribe for marathon updates, gameplay breakdowns, and future guides. See you next time.